everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be giving you the 8 tips that I use when I need to get slim quick. This is if I have a week or less to get slim for something that popped up on me. I live in Las Vegas and I have friends and family all across the country, and a lot of the times I get, oh hey Laura, we're gonna be in Vegas this weekend. Whatever it may be, you guys all know I'm not the only one who has to deal with emergency, pop-up, oh my gosh, I've been eating like crazy and I want to look good this weekend. That's what this video is all about. I'm going to tell you everything that I do so that I can quickly look slimmer by this weekend. I put these tips to the test for the past 6 days. Today is the afternoon of day 7, and these are the results that I got. I lost 4 pounds in the process of this, though this is not really about losing weight on the scale. Look, when it comes down to having something that you have to go to this weekend, something that you gotta quickly get snatched for, you don't give a damn about what the scale says. Let's be real. All you care about is how you look. How you gonna look in that dress? How you gonna look in that swimsuit? When they see you, they're not like, how much you weigh now? They're like, okay, you wearing that. These are the 3 key things that I focus on. 1, releasing excess water and excess waste. The second thing that I focus on is burning fat fast. The third thing that I focus on is toning and tightening the right muscles that give us that tight, slim look. Pretty much our muscles have the ability, you guys, to pull us in. So the first thing that I do is I focus heavily on my intermittent fasting. When I only have a few short days to pull it together, I am definitely on top of my intermittent fasting. I practice 2 to 4 hour eating windows. No more than 4, but usually it's around 2 hours. If you want a little bit more information on the benefits and the pros of 1 meal a day eating and 1 meal a day intermittent fasting, I'll have some videos linked in the description box below. 4-hour eating windows are having 1 meal a day that gives your body a lot of time to fast and burn fat. 1 meal a day eating does not mean starving yourself. The second thing that I do is cleanse. I probably actually lost more than 4 pounds. I didn't weigh myself until the morning of day 1. The night before day 1, I took my oxygen pills. I talked about them on a different video. I'll also have those linked in the description box below, but the oxygen pills, oh my gosh, they help me so much. That's if you just need a complete flush. You take them the night before you go to bed on an empty stomach, you wake up and you're on that toilet honey. So I don't know how much I weighed when I still had that waste in me, but after that first flush is when I weighed myself. Okay, the third thing that I practice is I make sure that I drink my water. Hopefully you guys already know this, but some of you might be saying, wait, I thought you said we're trying to get rid of excess water. A part of how you get rid of excess water is by drinking water. A lot of the times our body is holding on to water because we're not putting enough water inside of it, and so it's just trying to hold on to whatever it has. By making sure you're getting your proper amount of water every day, you're flushing your system. You're gonna flush all that excess water out, any excess sodium that you're holding on to. I drink about 1 gallon of water a day. It's right for me. Go to water calculators, see how much water you should be drinking every day. If you're smaller, you'll need less. If you're larger, you'll need more. This will help with bloat. Now don't go overboard, because if you drink too much water, then you can be packing on water weight. The day before the big day, I'll cut back a little bit on my water. So let's say instead of drinking a full gallon, I'll drink 2/3 of a gallon. The fourth thing that I do, you guys, is I eat easy to digest foods and non-bloating vegetables. What we're trying to achieve here is that slim, snatched look. And a lot of it can be seen in your core. Like if you look bloated, you got a lot of excess water, you have a lot of waste in you, whatever you're eating is not digesting properly, and it just got your stomach all bloated and expanded. Like you can tell when you put on that swimming suit, when you put on that dress, when you put on your leggings and your cute crop top, like you can see it. Easy to digest foods, and for me, that's light meat. So I eat a lot of fish pretty much every single day. In the last 6 days other than 1, I had fish every single day other than one day, and I had meatloaf on one of the days. Cutting back on your carbs, it's up to you how far you want to take this, but pretty much what I mean is just cut back on the carbs. Cut out those heavily processed carbs like tortillas and pastas and breads. Maybe even cut back on the grains like oats and rice. So one of the 6 days I had a cup of rice with my meal, so that's fine, whatever. I just cut back. I was way more conscious. Most of the days I didn't have any carby foods. You know, all the carbs that I had was in the vegetables that I was eating. Carbs actually do help you hold on to water as well. That's another reason that I like to cut back on the carbs when I need to quickly look good, okay? Watch the sodium that you're putting in your body. When we're talking about heavily processed foods, that's the kind of high sodium I'm talking about. Now, if you want to put a little bit of salt on your fish, that's fine. The fifth thing that I do is I track my calories. I want to burn fat, okay? So I don't want my body to constantly be processing the food and the energy that I'm eating. I want my body to be processing and burning and using the energy that I've stored, okay? And that's the fat. I'm not trying to be up here like, oh yeah, I eat 2,100 calories a day. No, I'm trying to burn fat. I'm trying to use the energy that's already on me. Depending on how active I am that day, if it's a rest day, if I did heavy lifting that day, whatever I did, it depends. I'll move the calories around, but I usually say between 1,200 calories and 1,800 calories every single day when I have something that I'm trying to prepare for. Obviously, this depends on your size, your activity levels. The sixth thing that I do is fasted HIIT workouts. Even if I'm not doing a HIIT workout, I make sure that I'm working out fasted every single day. Oh my gosh, you do them fasted HIIT workouts, you're gonna be melting. You are gonna be melting. The seventh thing that I focus on, you guys, plank, 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 plank. Now, planking is a core strengthening workout. When you're doing your planking, you're just cinching in your waist. Now, that goes back to what I was saying in the beginning when it comes to tightening and toning very specific muscles. Your core holds on to those muscles that will get you quickly looking slim. There's a very specific plank workout that I do, that I created. I promise you guys, I am going to record that very specific workout that I created, that I do, and that I've been doing over the past 6 days. And I'm gonna release it either Monday or Wednesday for you, I promise you. When you get that core tight, it's like having one of those corsets on. You know what I'm talking about? Like a waist trainer, but an inner. It's like having an inner waist trainer where you're just cinching and you're just pulling your whole self inward, all right? Nice and tight and toned. The eighth thing and the last thing that I focus on is getting a little bit of movement in before I go to bed. Now, I will say this, over the last 6 days, it's been a little bit hectic for me, I'll say. So I did not do this consistently every day. But in the past, I have had the most success with getting right real quick when I spend 5 minutes before bed. It does not have, like, literally it could be 3 to 5 minutes before you go to bed, just doing something basic. 3 sets of 10 squats. Stand in one place and kick each leg up one at a time for like 3 minutes. Reaching over your head for 5 minutes, just side by side. Step side to side and reach over your head for 5 minutes. Like, I'm not kidding. It makes a huge difference. It doesn't have to be like right before you go to sleep, but like when you're winding down. Oh, I shouldn't have to say this part, but obviously I know you guys, if you watch any of my other videos, I usually mention don't be eating close to bedtime. That's obvious. So if you're doing your intermittent fasting, do not have your window closing right before you're about to go to bed. During this time, when you're in emergency, give yourself at least 4 hours to let your food digest before you go to sleep. That's another one. I didn't have that on the tips list, but I shouldn't have to say that. Like, you guys should know, don't be going to bed with food on your stomach. These are all the quick tips that I have for you guys. Hey, if you got something going on, something coming up, have fun, baby girl. Enjoy yourself. You're gonna look fabulous. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember to take care of yourself. See you next time.